There was a time, a long time ago, it was a wooden boat, big boat, lot of passengers. They're crossing the ocean and it's a big storm and everyone is in a panic that they're going to die. Even the captain was certain they will all perish. And one man was just sitting there, calm, very calm the whole time. And when everyone saw him, they became a little more calm, thinking, this guy must know something. They actually made it through the storm safely. No one got hurt. And when they got off the boat on land, many of the passengers came up to this old man and said to him, how did you remain so calm? Didn't you know that out at sea, the only thing separating us from our death was this wooden board of a boat? And he said, I just remembered that when I am standing on the land, there is even less than that separating me from my death. I'm David Samuel, and I have spent my life trying to understand life and what's the point and purpose if we're going to die. And that means dealing with death. And so in my life, I've worked with little children with terminal cancers. I've worked with one woman with 30 years old with 3 brain tumors. I've had my own late wife. She passed away at a young age after 10 years of illness. I've experienced many things with many people, all trying to understand how to deal with the pain and suffering of impending death and illness. And I've seen people go through it with misery and go through it quite happily. Some with fear, some with looking forward. Like my grandmother said after she died and came to visit me, she said, it's wonderful here. But even before that, 6 months before she passed away, when my grandfather died, they were married for about 75 years, so quite old. We were at his funeral, and I was sitting next to my grandmother, and she was crying. And she said, but it will pass. She knew that the sadness is natural, but it will pass. I will leave, the feelings will adjust. So knowing that everything is temporary, our life and the pains of our death, then we can deal with everything as if it's a common cold. My nose is stuffy, but it will pass. I do not teach anything of a religion, because when you have one religion, then you're separated. Right? Because this is my religion, therefore everyone else is different or wrong or whatever it may be. So I don't believe in religions as such. Everything I teach or talk about or follow and believe is based on logic, logical, intellectual analysis and proof. I can prove that there is an invisible world of energy because I can see how electricity works, and I know that air is real, but yet I cannot touch it, taste it, smell it, nothing, right? I can smell a perfume on the air, but I can't smell air. So I can prove that there is something that's more than I can deal with in my 5 physical senses. What it is can be sure. So there's absolutely nothing religious. I have studied many, many religions and spiritual paths. I take from all of them what is similar and can be used as a logical, intellectual analysis. In fact, I was a Sufi in Istanbul, and I spoke to my teacher and I said, I'm very analytical and logical. I want to be more emotional. And he said, you know, God is not stupid, and God doesn't do something without a good reason. So if God gave you a logical mind, there's a good reason, so use it.